I love Pokemon. I mean, I think that was obvious from the last couple of videos I've uploaded. But my personal favorite part of Pokemon is the collecting part, where you collect all the little guys, or the awesome guys, or the strange guys. And so, as the title implies, I am gonna create a Real Life Living Dex, which is this big book right here. This giant binder has enough sleeves to hold one of every Pokemon card as of right now. I would add more sleeves for later Pokemon generations, but the book is bloated as hell, so it's a little bit of an issue. And as you can see, I don't have every Pokemon. I know I just said that it was going to have one of every Pokemon, but that is the point. I don't have every Pokemon. I plan on separating each generation with their own book in the future, but as of right now, I'm just sticking with one big book. It's pretty expensive to get a bunch of different ones. Because I wanted to make this interesting, and also because I don't want to go online and buy one of each card, here are some major ground rules that I'm going to set up. Number 1, the only way to get new Pokemon is by opening packs. So, as much as I want a Spinda card, the last set Spinda was in was Paradox Rift. So, I have to get Paradox Rift, and if I can't find any Paradox Rift, well, damn it, man, where am I gonna find any of these sets? I don't even know what they're called. I can't just go and buy my favorite card, even if it's like a couple dollars. I gotta find it through packs, and only through packs. I had a second idea that, as of right now, won't be in effect, but maybe in the future, if, maybe it get a little bigger. Hey, who say? Hey, you know what, I'm gonna be honest here. That could happen one day. It isn't really possible for me to do this part. I thought it would be cool to have, maybe if I go to, a con one day in the future, someone could, if someone recognizes me and they're like, oh, I have this Pokemon that you don't have. It's like, oh, that's kind of cool. Either they just, give me the card and it's like, okay, you've been cemented in this, passion project. Either that, or I trade with someone, a different card that they might want. And maybe it's I trade a card from my decks that they want. You know what I mean? I don't know, that just seems like it'll be impossible at that point. It's an interesting idea. I haven't really thought too much into it, but when the time comes, I'll think of an idea. The final thing that I want to talk about, I'm not allowed to use any EXs like this Pidgeot EX. Same with Mega cards like this Mega Gardevoir. Same with GXs, Vs, VMAXs, and the alternative art cards. I thought it would be more interesting to allow it so that there's only regular rares of Pokemon, because sometimes it's really hard to find regular rares of Pokemon. Exception to the rule, holos are allowed. As long as they don't have the big EX slapped on it, I should be fine. I've always wanted to have a complete national dex of Pokemon, and this is probably the easiest way I'm going to be able to do it, especially in modern day where not every Pokemon is able to be got in one game, especially some of my favorites. So pretty much how this is going to work is every time I go and buy a pack of cards, maybe a couple packs, I'll be on a lookout for new Pokemon depending on what sets I find, and I'll post updates on Dex progression here every time I open up a pack. Okay, maybe if I find a box or something like that. If I get another Elite Trainer box for a new set that comes out, or maybe if I find a couple of packs of different sets, I'll make a video on them, okay? I'm gonna number these videos, so pretty much this is gonna be number 1, or maybe it'll just be 0. And then the next one will be number 1 when I start opening up packs again. You know what I mean? That's the plan. Now, let's talk about how many Pokemon I already have. So, according to my numbers of counting last night, 600 exactly. I have 97 out of 151 from Kanto, 54 out of 100 from Johto, 89 out of 135 from Hoenn, Sinnoh is 50 of 107, Unova is 93 of 156, Kalos is 44 of 72, Alola is 46 out of 86. I'm pretty sure that's including the Ultra games as well, so Galar has 46 of 89, which I'm assuming that's including the DLCs for the game. Hisui is 1 of 7. Paldea is 80 of 20, including the DLC. So, we have 425 Pokemon left to find, and I'm hoping that this project goes well. That's kind of the best thing I can really say about it. I'm hoping to find prismatic evolutions as of right now, because I know that set's been flying off stores. I literally saw people like fighting in Costco over it. I hope this project's interesting, and I hope that like in the future, I actually can finish this project. I don't know how long this will take. The moment this video is live, the project's started. So, wish me luck, I guess?